Morning, hello, welcome into the Achievable Bodies online studio. My name is Becky Barton, this is my little home from home, and this class is your Barre-ista, your bar-based workout class. Now it really doesn't matter if you have never done any form of dance at all, ever. You don't have to worry about that. All we're doing is exercise based around the exercises dancers use to get their amazing strength and their cardio and their body, because we all know how amazingly fit and strong they are, and usually have the most amazing muscle tone as well. So I will talk you through everything you need to know today if you've never done it before. Those of you that have done any form of bar class before, good morning. If I seem to be just going over and over and over everything I say, it's because I can't tell if you're new here or not. If you are new and you have any medical conditions or injuries that I need to know about to be able to give you alterations, adaptations, you just give me a shout out either in the comments or message me, and I will get back to you, or I will try and remember to put them in next time. You need a chair or a mobile ballet bar, like everybody's got one of those, or a tabletop or a kitchen bar. You can do it freehand. We don't do everything using the bar. A mat and a drink, some water to take you through. Remember, I'm not going to necessarily give you any natural water breaks. You take them when you need to. We always start off with a good old warm-up, the same as you do in any fitness class, just to keep you going. So the music is going to go up, and as I've said at the beginning and I'll say again now, anything you don't understand, please get in touch, because I can try and help you as much as I can, but only if you get in touch. So, music going up. I would suggest, by the way, socks or bare feet, but trainers are really not very good. You can't get your ankle mobility. Okay, I'm just going to start with feet planted normally. We're not going to worry about any turn out. We're just going to get a little warm up going on. So we inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and a knee bend. Start to move that body. Now we're going to take your feet wider, one arm over. And get my hand on the chair, I know it. Watch that you're moving from your waist, not your hip. Two more. Other way. Now, I don't mind which way you have the hand at the moment. That doesn't matter. It's that little bit of a swing, working through your waist, starting to loosen that body up. Woo. Now one up and one down. Start from the side. There we go. Now you're seeing it. Other side. Woo. Single. Now I'm going to start to think about what you're squeezing tight. Glutes, thighs, waist. We've got 8 more. We're doing a little bit of a swing rather than a smooth control. 4. Got your contemporary ballet feet going on. 2, 1. Okay, now you're going to bring the feet in, and we're going to just practice turning them out, but you turn your legs out. You don't turn just your feet. So, what you should be feeling is your bum pinch just down here is going squeeze, squeeze. I'm turning from my hips, and my little toe is leading the way. 8, 7, 6, warm it up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it open. Arms come up, out and down. Now, you've got your bum tucked under, your belly drawn up, your shoulders pulling down. This is like just warming up. Take your right arm up, out and down. Now you're lifting your arm, not your shoulder. Anything where you move the arm above the head works your heart harder. 4. It's just warming up, getting the blood going in. When you come down, the outside of your little finger touches your leg. You're going to rise up and down. Squeezing the butt cheeks so tight. Now I'm working everything from my ankles to my thighs, to my belly. Good morning, guys. Spread the toes. Spread the toes. You ever notice how dancers have lovely thin ankles, strong calves, ready to incorporate the arms? Up, out, down. No knee gives. A lot of people tend to just try and lift the heels and you end up bending the knees. I want you to feel like someone's lifting you up from the top of your head. Just called a releve, just in case you want to do push words. Now we're going to keep doing this, but the arm is going to go. Watch that your ankles don't roll out. Try to lift the inside ankle and the outside ankle equally. 8. Come on, squeeze the bum tight. You must have a cramp in your bum cheeks by now. Woohoo! One more. Good. So where you're squeezing is right here, because that's the part of the glute that's going to hold your hip out. Going to take the feet out. Now, I'm not going to go ridiculously wide yet, because we're going to do one heel, and you don't want to have to lean into it. Bum is under. Don't stick it out. Tuck it under. Oh, oh. Yeah. Second position with the arms. Can you do both legs? Now you'll notice I'm not changing here because I'm working through the feet. Good, come on. Squeeze tight. Whoops. She says falling over. Now I'm bending the knees, so I'm not doing a releve, I'm doing more of a demi-plie heel raise. We'll get there, don't worry. Come on, work those thighs. Woo! Come on, come on. Squeeze. Good. Good, right, we're going to get hold of your chair, bar, breakfast bar, whatever you're using. In an ideal world, this would be where your hands naturally would rest. So if you were doing to the front, it would probably be there. If I go to the side, that's where my arm wants to rest. My chair is too low, but you don't want to lean in. That's what we're looking for. So now, we rotate from the hip. Push the knees over the second toe. Push, squeeze. Where are you squeezing? It's not just bending and straightening the legs. It's squeezing tight. Come on, I want little rocks. Demi-plie. So your heel, you go until you need to lift your heels. You stop just before you lift your heels. Knees pushing over toe. Tuck under here. Come on, zip. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No matter how high up the dancer is, whether they're the prima ballerina of the world, they always do beginner's basic warm-up. Okay? They don't just go straight to the advanced stuff. Every class starts with this. Everyday training starts with this. Stay down, heel, squeeze, come on, toes open, toes open, toes open, that's it, 2, 1, hold, pulse, knees going over the second toe, not dropping in or dropping through. That was difficult to do without letting go of the chair. up, one heel. Woo. See, it doesn't really matter which side the chair is on for this. I just grabbed this side because it was there. But you can have it under that hand as well. Right, second position. Push out with this foot, keeping the heel down until you can't lift it anymore. And then stand, bend, knees over second toes. We're going to go through the whole lot. Push those knees out, wiggle the toes, lift the inside ankle. 4, this is demi-plie, halfway, half bend. 4, 3, 2, releve, push, push, come on. It should feel really tight. Watch that you don't do this. Both at the same time. Hold, bend, pulse. Yes, there we go. 3, 4. I mean, you can do it freestyle if you prefer. If you want that confidence, that's up to you. Hold, pulse. As you pulse, focus on pushing back. Push back with those knees. 8, 7, yeah, it hurts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, now we're going to work through a couple of other positions and get it ready. Good morning, Ellen. So, you've done first, you've done second. Now third is when the heel of the one foot tugs in the dent of the other foot. Remember what I said? You turn out from your hip joint. You don't turn the feet out if your knees can't go. So you're here. Tug. Push the knees over the second toe. You're doing a demi-plie. So you're going as far as you can with your knees over your second toes and your heels not coming up. You're lifted. Okay. Now can we raise? Don't let those ankles roll back and out. As if you're coming from here. 4, don't lean on it. It's a bit low for me. I need to get something up here. Hold. Demi-plie with the releve position. Come on, push those knees back. Don't let them drop in. Don't let those hips go. How are we feeling, Fiona? Woo. My legs ache from yesterday. Pulse. Woo. And 2 and 1. So we're going to change. If you can't move your breakfast bar, you can face it and change feet. And I'm doing this so you can see. So I'm turning out from my hip socket. I know I'm exaggerating that, but that's just so you can see. I'm tucking belly button under. Here we go. Keep the heels back. Remember to lift from here. Feel that poise. Even if you've never danced, you get that feeling of that up. Releve, which means lift it up. Ooh. So if you are just coming in, and I can see a few of you are, the idea is that you have your arm where your hand will naturally fall. This is a little low for me. Stay up, bend, straight. Now, if you're screwing your toes up, I want you to relax them. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. If you've only got one side of the bar, you don't have to run round. You can turn and face it. I'm going to swap this. Now, you've got your feet in what's known as third. That heel in that dent. You literally take a step forward. Here we go again. Here. Now this is where your body wants to drop back. You've got to keep them level. Up and back. Outside, the little finger gently touching the thigh. Try not to do this. Good. Where are the knees going? To each wall. Don't let it drop. Easier said than done with my hip. Ready to change sides when you pulse. Pulse, come on. Relax the toes. drag back with the outside of the little toe, replace. Change feet. I think my chair's travelled further today than I have during the whole of lockdown. Okay? Heel. One step. Pulse. Pulse. Yeah, so when I'm saying pulse, what I don't want you to do is that. There's a gentle wave action. I can actually hear Ellen rolling her eyes at me right now. Are you ready? Up we come. Squeeze. 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 Now, you want to try to roll back in that foot. You're trying to stay central. So your weight is in the gap. Yep. You're trying to stay in the gap. So you shouldn't have your weight on the back leg. Okay, you've got to have it in the centre. Come back. Off it goes again. Now we're going to learn to do something called a tondo, a point. Really good for your legs. Very strong, very powerful. Get that rotation again. Get that butt tucked under. Now, when you go forward, you push forward with your heel. When you come back, you drag back with the outside toe. Everything you've been told the opposite of in any gym class you've ever done. You slide the foot forward so you can't keep the heel on the floor anymore, and it's stem. When you come back, you go back until you have to put the heel down. So the heel is your pointer. You push forward and up, back and down, and you point the toes, and again, one, drag, two, so heel lead, toe drag, heel lead, toe drag, shoulders are down, drawn into the base of your spine, push heel, drag back, heel lifts last, returns first, heel lifts last, returns first. Now I'm going to do it wrong, yeah? Go to the back. You don't have to turn. I'm going to lead with the toe, lead with the heel. You see how the instep of my foot is facing you? Forward and back. This is not comfortable, I have to say. I'll explain why in a minute. Two. And one, down. I broke my toe, I had my toe broken for me a few years ago, and it sticks up. So every time I do it that side, I'm dragging the knuckle like an orangutan along the floor. Here we go, push forward. Push it forward. Push. So I'm leading heel, drag toe. Lead, heel, drag toe. Lead, heel, drag toe. Push, heel up last, heel down first. Until you can't keep the heel down any longer. Now what you're not doing is just sliding out. Everything is lifted, belly bum under, to the back, and not going to turn the body, yeah? Bum under. You lift. Forward and back. You ready? You don't put the hand on the hip, you can go out second. You have it down at first, you can go up here if you want to be really posh. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Come back. Right, we're going to work on attitude leg. Forward attitude, reverse attitude leg. And that doesn't mean you stand like that. It means when you take that push forward, the knee is going to lift out that way, but the foot is going to lift up as if you're going to look at a shoe sticker. So you come here, not here, here. Knee is going here, toe over there. Good. If you do this, look what it's doing to your hip socket. Forward, back, forward, back, forward. Nothing moving here. It's staying out. You got it. Woo. core challenge mainly there is that this is rock solid and everything is being defined by your glutes and the rest of the core. So leg lifting, going slightly sideways so you get a better look at the angle of my leg. And also, I'm facing my fan. Woo! Ready? Now we don't want to compensate. We're not doing a pendulum on purpose. 2, 1, good job. Okay, let's get rid of this. Now remember what I said, if you need to grab your water, if you need to grab your drink, you go and grab it. Okay, we're not going to do much more standing, we're going to take most of it to the mat today. But I want to see if you can practice on getting your core stability. So, turn it out. Shoulders, live like wings on your back, bum is under. We're going to just do those releves like we did in the warm-up at the beginning. Ready? Shouldn't be here. You've got to be trying to be in between two sheets of glass. Hold up. Hold up. She says, come on, squeeze the glutes. One more. Second. Releve. Now we did this in the warm-up. I'm going to show you wrong. Ready? Hold. Arms. First, second, return. First, second, return. First, second, return. If your ankles are wobbly, make sure that your toes aren't screwed up. If your ankles are wobbly, your toes are going to be screwed up. Right, we get butt ache yet. So take it out to the front, lift and lower. Now I've got it turned out. And I'm lifting as if there's a piece of string on my toe. Taking the arm. Change. We're going through this fairly fast today. So we get down on that mat. You can bring it down to here. If you don't want to take it all the way back, I'm going to give you options, told you. Do you want to try and make it harder? Can you take it out? Now, arm position. You can have here, I think that's more difficult. Here is going to be easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, and change. Where are you lifting from? Here. 2 more. And you've got it. Right, we're going to go straight down onto that mat. Because normally we take forever and we get a very small amount of mat work done. I want to make sure we can get into those legs today a little bit more. So I want you to lie on your mat, on your right side facing the front. Excuse me. We're going to get some ballet work done. Okay. Try not to crunch and pinch here, but preferably, if you want to put a towel under your head, that's fine. Try not to do this or this. Ready? I want you to bring the knee forward, then from the hip socket, turn it out. Not by dropping your body back, so it's knee forward, hip socket, turn it out, and it's there. Extend. Extend. Développé. Underline. Half développé. What you say? Yeah. You can do full in a minute. Foot, leg, ankle pointed. You don't just point your toes. You point the whole leg. Woo. but if you're not used to working with a turned out leg, it can just help you feel a little bit more confident in that movement that you're making. So you're straight, you bring this leg forward, turn out from your hip socket. Yeah? Hip, so you can tell us about that side. You ready? I'm trying not to get this hip back here. I'm trying to keep my hips directly over each other and my knee is up towards the ceiling. Ish. Right, now return and bring it down. Right, we are going to draw a line now. So I'm going back on the other side. With my second toe, this is in my hip. With my second toe, I'm going to draw a line up here and then back down. Now, if you've done Pilates, you can do this. This is used in Pilates a lot. Pilates has got a lot of ballet influence based in it. So, I'm imagining I've got a pencil attached to my second toe because, you know, why wouldn't you? And then with my toe, I'm going to draw a line up my leg, extend it, come down. Now I'm going to get to the bottom and when my toe can't touch anymore, I'm going to transfer it to that. So I start dragging with my heel till I get my toe on my leg, up, toe and heel. Watching this, can you see how my hip's fallen back? I'm going to keep that hip forward, so I need to keep my body upright. If I round here, I can't do it. So here we go. 1. And you'll feel this in your glutes if you've got that turnout right. 4, come on. When you come up now, squeeze the butt really tight. 6. There it is. Now, there we go, 7. 8. Don't let your body hunch. 9. I'm drawing that line. 10. It's almost like, that's it. It's almost like you're drawing at the seam of a trouser. So it's like you're drawing that line. The thing to be careful of is your body line. So if your shoulders are hunching forward, you're going to find it very difficult not to rock back through the hips. Okay, so here, get the turnout from the joint, so you rotate the whole leg. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh come on, glutes really burning, 7, ow, it should be hurting, 8, woo, 9, you've got one more, and 10, yes, oh, really getting into the butts. Right, I'm going to turn so that you can see, but I want you to lie using the whole mat. I'm going to have to use half the mat so that you can see. Coming down. Now the legs are going to go up. You can either have your hands by the side or you can have them underneath your pelvis to help tilt your pelvis the right way. If you're doing Pilates neutral spine and you know what you're doing, you can do that just as well. So the legs are going to go up for a start, then rotating from the hip, here. You don't just point the toes, you point the ankles and the knees. Right foot goes in front. You change and come back. Now if you did that in ballet, that's called an entrechat, which means you go front to back, enter the cat. Don't get that in the way. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the idea is to keep the legs really, really straight and strong. And you do normally do it jumping up and down. We may get to that. Okay, rotate, Rotate, right foot in front. Point, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Straight legs, come on. 1, 2, 3. Come on, don't let it go. No soggy knees. And again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Point, point, point. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Bend it in. It hurts. If it's not hurting, you've got to figure out what you're doing wrong. Now you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and out to the side. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, out, in. 1, 2, 3, out. 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 Right, left, right. Left, right, left. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. Whichever. Doesn't really matter yet. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, in. Here. So graceful. But I'm tapping my toes. I'm trying to keep it nice for you. Come on. Oh. When you get here, squeeze. Straighten the thighs. Straighten the thighs. Come on. Woo. Who wants to be able to walk anyway? 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Feet down. Okay. Over. We are still early in our Barre-ista journey. So I'm going to build up into more advanced stuff so you can have beginners, intermediate and advanced options as we work through this journey. We're going to sit up tall. Our arms and shoulders are going to be relaxed and lifted. Roll back. Here's your inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Each bone in turn. Every bone. Inhale. Exhale. Now what you're trying to do is make sure that you don't lift your shoulders up to come forward. Rest these arms just very lightly on something. Take it out. Look at that. Inhale. Exhale. As you come back, your shoulders make a long neck. So there you are. Lying down. Now imagine you're on a ballet stage, you've got loads of mist, and you have got to come up like you're rising a ghost out of the grave without making zombie noises. Ready? Inhale. Exhale now. Halfway. Keeping here. Woo. Roll. Roll. Try to go to the top of the trouser, the top of the legging. Okay, so turn slightly sideways for you. We're going to add on. Now, if your legs naturally drop out, that's fine. Just don't let them drop in, cross over. We're going to go back to about just above the top of your tailbone, towards your SI joints more. Here. So you're rounded and you go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, long neck. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. No tension in the neck and shoulders at all. You have one more here. Woo. Come back up. Now when you're doing that, if you feel it anywhere in the back, you know that you're going back from here rather than rolling. So you can imagine if you've got like a little row of holes in the mat and you've got to insert the vertebrae in there. So we're going to try that one more time. Inhale, roll. Here it is. Shoulders are down. Shoulder blades are tucking into the back of your trousers. I haven't told you guys, my door's opening by itself. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Okay, now we're going to do one that works a little harder on our core. So you're going to take little ballet legs, demi-plie legs. Rest on your toes. Here. Nothing here. Good. And again. Bring them down. Lean forward. Okay. We're just gently getting into each hip. Maybe you notice one side easier than the other, because we're going to do those again. Now those, if you find 2 legs impossible, alternate, but you really are lifting your legs by crunching this bit here. Okay, your body's not moving, your arms aren't moving, so you're really having to crunch and restrict in order to get the legs up. So if you're rolling, you need to try and focus on this section rather than this section. So I've literally just got the tops of my toes resting on the floor. Get it? See, this bit's not doing this. Come on. That's to me. Trying to keep the arms soft, floating on the water. 3, it's a difficult one, I know. 2, 1, take it out, good job. If you feel any tightness in your hips after that one, it can make you feel a bit compressed. You start to take it through to there, yeah? Okay, 1 leg bent, 1 leg straight, lifting lower. I'm going to do the easy version where I'm going to hold here to keep my posture. 1 arm if you want to test it. Change. Now I'm trying to get you still to get that rotation. So you come here, see if you can see. I'm holding both arms to pull myself up. I'm turning out from that hip and extending, shooting fireworks out my toes. You can do 1 arm, but if it means that you end up doing this, come back in. I'm not pulling, I'm just helping. Come on. 2 more. 1 more, we'll bring it down, change legs. Alright, we're going to do 2 other versions of that. If this is the hardest thing that you can do, stay here. If you found that okay, 1 arm out. With the outside of the little finger pointing to the floor. Shoulders up, back and down, belly in. 1. No movement, so you're not coming down here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You should get that here as much as anywhere else. Bring it in. Eventually you won't be, this leg's not going to be here. I don't mean you cut it off, I mean it's just not going to be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Level 2. Right. Now level 3, I haven't done this in ages actually. You make sure you've got this done with your body, if that makes sense. So, pull up. 1, 2, 3, yes it hurts. 6, 7, 8, in. Oh, okay. That is a real thigh into the hip flexor as well as the abs. You can't kick because you roll. Got your leg in, back up, leg pointed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Now what we're going to try to do, we might as well while we're here. So if you can bring that leg out into a dropped plie position. Sitting on your butt bones. Point from your toes up here. Here we go. Right here. Yeah. Woo-wee. Yes. I feel that here a lot more on this leg than the other, so therefore I'm doing something wrong one side. Okay, try not to twist around. Point the whole leg. Body up. Try not to do this. Oh. You're nearly done. Oh, good job. Okay, let's go forward. Tuck the toes under, knees open, stretch back. Come forward, drop and not into your shoulders. Push back. Come forward, don't drop into your shoulders. Push back. Untuck the toes. Push back even more. Keep those arms walking forward. Deep breath in, guys. Breathe out. Walk the hands back. Push yourself up. Coming up. Now I'm going to change music in just a second. I'm going to start you off. So come up. Ready? Push up. Push back and pedal. Really push back into your shoulders. As if you're trying to get your knees and your boobs touching. Knees and chest touching. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, both. Don't rock in the arms, just pushing the feet. Head right between the shoulders. Warm it up. Warm it up. One more. Right knee down. Left leg forward. Now, there is no way, or very difficult, of getting your hand to reach your foot. So if you've got your right leg back, rock forward, your right hand on the floor, bend the right leg, grab the foot with the left hand. The more you lean forward, the easier it is. And then, come up. Hello, quads. Can you see the angle of my back leg? I'm not upright. I'm forward into it. Release back to change. It goes sideways here for you. I'm quite glad my hair was over my face because that stretch hurt. I'm going really wide because this is the angle that you want. Going to come back, lift that leg up, grab hold. So I'm holding my left foot with my right hand, not the other way around because you fall over. Then I bring my weight back, so my right knee is over my right ankle. And I try and pull that foot into my bum and it goes right up into there. Woo. Now, lean back to release. And then we're going to stretch our hamstrings. Now we're going to come down and take the right foot over the left. I want you to lift up out of the hip and relax. So we don't want, as much as you desperately want to be a dying swan, I don't want to see your arms long. You're going to relax and drop the head. Arms crossed over, shoulders are dropped and relaxed, head is down. The more you lower the head, the easier it is to get a stretch. Relax your elbows, relax your wrists. Roll up, change sides. If I do this, I'm stretching and pulling and contracting and shortening. Whereas if I drop the weight of your head, my head, it automatically puts a stretch and a pull. And then if I relax my arms rather than clench them, I'm going to get a relaxed, deeper stretch. Good job. Coming up into standing. So we've done the quads, we've done your hamstrings. Let's take some arm work. Now you can stand here or you can give it ballet, I really don't mind, as long as you're standing tall. Up, shoulder, down. Now lift the arm and lean. Making sure you lean from the upper body, not the lower body. Take it down. Woo. In and up. Okay, I'm going to try and stretch here. So first thing is bum under, arms back, shoulders back. This part is going to push that way. These are going to come towards you. So you don't want that because that's uncomfortable. You need it released here. Push forward, shoulders are still away. My fingers are coming towards you, my spine is going towards my back wall, but I've got a huge gap here. Side to side. Please don't go all the way around, we're not allowed to teach you full circles. I know I can't see you, but if I've said it, I've said it. Now, are you ready? Say thank you. 2 and back. 1, 2 and back. 1, 2 and back. 1, 2. Now, if you want to do a bow, 1, 2. Thank you very much for attending the class. It's all yours. Thank you so much for being with me. Please let me know if there's anything you would like to do more of in the bar class, less of in the bar class, anything you don't understand. If you're staying with me, I'll be back in 10 minutes for a chill and stretch class. If not, thank you so much for joining me. Look after yourselves. Take care, guys.